EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, on to get us started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. On the return, Tony Pollard from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. On play action, Prescott. Flushed out right. And his first look is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
2nd and 10. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Takes it to the 26, just a 1-yard gain. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Off the play fake, Prescott. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Not the desired outcome, but probably won't be the last time we see him take a shot downfield.
It's a challenging fight. He's getting another strap at a different weight class. You know, he took over that strap. Now he's going after this one. And if he...
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And it looked like he got the feet down, did he? Yes, it's a catch. An incredible play there on 4th down in their own territory. On the defensive side of the ball, that's the definition of frustrated. You get them to 4th down, and then you allow a chunk play like that in the passing game.
Almost felt as if that play was drawn up in the dirt on the sideline. They pulled that from a game plan that wasn't this game, and they still made it work.
Yeah, the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. That's already the 3rd time they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
But that doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there, and they think those numbers are going to increase.
On 2nd down now, it's Elliott, and he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. This opening drive has taken him to the 2, but now they come up on a 3rd and goal. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And his kick is no good. An inauspicious start here kicking-wise as this one stays a 6-0 game.
He somewhat struggles with movers, guys that he has to track down. You can look at Floyd, go back, okay, he was young, he was this, all right, cool. But then if you go and you really look at the last fight he had against Plant, Plant was having success when he was moving, but Plant didn't have the much.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Pulls it in at the 13. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Brady going to bring the Bucs up with a 1st and 10 at their own 24. Throwing to start the drive. Brady. And he'll get that to Fournette, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Brady's throw on target to Godwin here. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
Brady now on 1st down. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield, because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield. They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
Again, it's Brady. They'll swing this out to Fournette. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. On the ground, this is Leonard Fournette, and he's going to get to the 31, enough for the 1st down. Had a chance to maybe limit them to 3 if they could have gotten that stop there, but a new set of downs.
And with a new set of downs, you got to take the mentality of the whole thing. Right now, everyone's looking at the offense and saying they've got the advantage. The best defenses just say, okay, new set of downs. It gives us another chance to make a play ourselves and maybe change things up.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Brady. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Defensive end DeMarcus Lawrence applied the heat. So Brady and the Bucs need to work a little magic. 3rd and long after that last sack. 6-0 our score after 1. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete to his receiver, Godwin. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now Brady. He finds his target. It's Evans. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Both sides were holding their breath there on that 4th down play, and the offense can breathe a sigh of relief.
And both knew exactly where the first down markers were. You know the defense is trying to guard those sticks and try and keep people in front, but somehow, some way, those guys found a way to pick it up.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on second down.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
They keep it on the ground. This time it's Fournette.
Not too many more ideal situations in 2nd and 2 in order to try and pick up a first down. They ran it and picked it up.
1st and goal, and a chance to get that initial touchdown right back. Fournette, touchdown, Buccaneers. So it was the passing game that got him down here, but closer to the goal line, it's the running game that gets him home.
Certainly appears that they lulled the defense into thinking that the passing game was going to be it the entire drive. Nice change up there going to the running game to get them over the goal line.
Ryan Suckup on for the point after. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2. Now whistles here before the snap. Looked like one of the Bucs may have moved. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. Pollard to return from the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. After the long touchdown drive we just saw, you wonder if maybe that's taken a little of the wind out of this offense's sails, because they had it going pretty good last time too.
Had to sit over there for a little while, didn't they? You know, they were eager, amped up to get back on the field after just scoring, hoping to get the ball back quickly. That didn't happen, so I'd say come out, just kind of get started again. You know, it doesn't have to be anything dramatic. Just get moving, get loose again, and see if they can get it downfield.
Just throw it on bed, baby.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. remind you in just a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Orlando and our good friend Jonathan Coachman. Coach will run through some of the numbers and the next-gen stats from this first half of football so far. On third down, it's Prescott, eluding the pressure right. That is caught by Lamb. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
You know, look, I'll have a couple fights before I get to him. I can use that to become even better and be at the best version of David Benavidez as possible.
Yeah, so like every fight we take it step by step. So like
Play action now, Prescott. And this is incomplete. Defensively, Charles, they continue to really limit this offense as far as yardage goes.
Yeah, you're exactly right. They've been assignment sound, staying in their lanes, keeping proper leverage, and communicating well, too.
Prescott from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on third down.
Somewhat of a test.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. Prescott to throw on fourth. Dancing to his left. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, it looked like he had it and dropped it. And the Buccaneers defense holds, and they get the football back.
The toughest fight still before Canelo. By the way, what's your son's name?
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here.
You're training here in San Diego. How are you enjoying that?
Brady now on first down. And he fires one incomplete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Brady. Evans has got the first down and then some. And he almost made it, but just short. Finally out of bounds, right down around the goal line. A big play there just before halftime.
Oh, man.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal.
Stand-up is one of the greatest things that ever happened.
They're going to give this one to Gronkowski. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Rob Gronkowski punching it in from a yard away. And the Buccaneers here finding a way to stretch their lead. And now Coach Bruce Arians has made the call. His guys will go for 2.
Go back years up to now and say, yo, TK. But I wanted to be the comedian. That's why I always tell the fans who are listening, make sure you come out to the show. See before I get old. And you see what the rest of the world...
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by DeMonte Casey. And the Bucs are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
My name right up there with them. Because all those comics know about TK.
Let me ask you a question, because I've seen 2 of your shows live so far. And
now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Right? There's certain parts that you use.
A fairly short kick from the 14. And he'll be stopped up at the 25.
Hit the stage and try a brand new routine that you've never used before, or do you always kind of fall back to certain things that you know will work?
Here's what's happening. The day that you saw me, because it's a short period of time. See, a strategy was like being a quarterback of a football team, right? You got to go down the field to get the touchdown because it's 2 minutes left. So
the Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
13-minute
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. A little under 30 seconds to go. We'll see how they play it here on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott escaping the pressure right. Toward the right sideline, but it's incomplete.
They've been playing sound fundamental defense thus far and able to keep this offense from creating a major dent on the scoreboard.
Able to force the incompletion, but still waiting for that game-changing play. You feel like it's coming, the first sack, the first turnover.
In a sense, they're playing old-school defense right now. The new school defense is what you said, taking the ball away.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Steps away to his left. He'll fire deep downfield for Lamb. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Buccaneersons are going to take over at their own 20.
I just happen to see TK. He does 5-10 minutes. TK Kirkland. I go and do an hour and 30 minutes because I hated at the Laugh Factory doing 12 to 15 minutes. People came all over to see me perform, right? And they don't want to see me just for 15 minutes. Like, other comedians was good, but we wanted to see TK do his thing. So, ladies and gentlemen, you see this interview before February 9th and 10th. Check me out at the world famous Chinese Man Theater. Me, Mike Evans, Dominique, and I'm not going to be on stage for 15 minutes. We're doing 4 shows. And I'm doing 45 to an hour on each show. And I'm excited because then I can navigate my way through the show at a certain pace.
Well, I was watching another part of your stand-up, listening to it on Spotify.
Yes.
And you said that when you and a lady you're dating break up, you look at your team. When you were with the Lakers. Recently someone compared LeBron's Lakers, to the Lakers that you were on. And you said it's no comparison. And why is that?
Because our era is different. You're comparing apples and oranges. Our 4 were a lot different. When you go Kobe, Shaq, me, and Carl, we did a dynasty on a lot of things. What LeBron is going through.
Okay.
We know Carmelo's.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we're at Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida. Just a short time ago, the Buccaneers emerging from their tunnel to the roar of this frenzied crowd here in the Sunshine State. And we're in the big ship, and fittingly, everyone here ready to do battle as Tampa Bay gets ready to match up with the Green Bay Packers.
It's just a little different era. I think if we all would have played against each other, we would have already done. You know what I'm saying?
The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And off we go from Tampa. And we will not get a run back here to start. It's a touchback, and it will come out to the 25.
I think I would have dominated. I know damn sure well Carl would dominated.
Just Google when you get shot.
Yeah, it would have been something. He's no slouch. No slouch. So I think it would have been something different. So I don't know how that would work. So that's why I say it's no comparison.
Oh man, first work tomorrow, but nervous.
And now a timeout coming from the defensive side for the Packers. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That was my game, to go back at people. It wasn't nothing personal. It was just that. But they're giving texts just for this and that, and then they're going on the video camera, on the screens, and trying to say a flagrant. That's just a hard foul. You're just playing basketball. And I don't know how I would adjust it. I don't know.
On first down, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield.
That was a fun one to watch right there. A nice in-breaking route and plenty of room in the middle of the field. And he was able to get behind the linebackers and grab the completion for a really good pickup.
So, you know what I'm saying? So I would have to hit him back. You know
Brady going to throw.
Nowadays, it's a little sensitive because it's all about...
This is caught by Evans. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
Throwing now is Brady. That'll be caught. It's the tight end, Howard. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. This offense can certainly move quickly when they want to. 3 plays, 3 pass completions. In the blink of an eye, they've got a 1st and goal.
Almost felt like a lightning bolt hit in this game, didn't it? For them to get downfield that quickly. And now 1st and goal, expect them to attack right here on this play.
A terrific opening drive has them knocking on the door. 1st and goal. Jones. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Ronald Jones taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bucs take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive. Ryan Suckup on for the point after. And that one gives the Bucs a 7-0 lead.
I take pride in it. You know what I'm saying? Because I got to look at now Jason Kidd and Damon Lillard, who's going to be on the 70, who's on the 75 team with me. And Jay is a Hall of Fame too, and which Dame's going to
What's it like?
We
What is that?
culture from Oakland, California, and grew up in there and did that and put it on the map. And that's all I wanted to do.
Go ahead,
I wanted to be on the map like that, like with yourself.
You good? Thank you.
Everybody is looking now at our Bay Area because people like yourself.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
And that's all we're doing. We're just trying to start a platform. With you starting a platform in this area, in this way, and I started it in that sports way. And we're doing it, and we're making other people understand. We come from anywhere, and we can do whatever we want to do and get it. And everybody gonna recognize us over in this West, and that's all we want to do.
I agree, man. I mean, no matter where
Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Rodgers in a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy-Bunting. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
They're going to be open if you throw it to the outside, inside, don't matter what you put it up there.
That really, like, just gets under your skin and, you know, makes you want to, you know, be proud of where you come from. You know what I'm saying? And you know, like I said, I'm glad to be mentioned in the hip-hop world as, you know, being from the Bay. And, you know, basketball, you absolutely put the Bay on the map. You know what I mean? So, like I said, man, truly appreciate you coming in. And I can't wait to, you know, all the other stuff you got coming.
Throwing on 1st down is Brady.
Tech company and everything else like that. Just get started.
Thank you. I appreciate it, Bob. Appreciate you having me on.
This one complete to Scott Miller. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Well, if you're going to give him that kind of time, he's just going to shred you.
You might as well put a sofa out there for him. I mean, that's unbelievable because I don't care who you are in coverage. With that amount of time, someone's going to shake free, and he's going to be able to throw the ball with a whole lot of confidence.
Eddie, what inspired you to get in the ring and spar? Was that the Canelo fight the day before?
Frank Smith said to me, let's go and do a spar, and I went in the ring, because we always have a ring set up in the hotel, and I went in there, and there was cameras and people, and I thought, he's smaller than me.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
But, you know, I thought we were going to take it easy, but he started tickling me. I broke my finger as well.
Shotgun now for Brady. And a first hookup with his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski. And down inside the 15 he goes.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Brady gives this one off to Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
Defensively, we always know that he is tough in run support, and I think the way that he gets there is he understands what an offense is going to do before the ball's even snapped. A great job of scouting prior to the game, then reading, reacting, and taking the right path to the ball carrier.
And a pickup of about 4 down inside the 10 to the 8-yard line. On third down, here's Jones. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
A lot depended on the spot there, and he got it, but it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you got the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. And just a short gain that time as they're able to get him down. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
A lot can go wrong when you call a play like this down in the red zone, but that's where you appreciate this from your head coach. He's not afraid to trust his guys to do the right thing, and as a player, that means an awful lot.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. They hand this one to Gronk, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Fine work there on the touchdown run as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point try now for Succop.
Was a really good world champion against a pound-for-pound legend. He was too experienced. He was.
And it's good to make it 14-0.
It was one of the best Chocolatito performances I've ever seen. Just an incredible fight, an incredible night. What an atmosphere, what a show. It was a brilliant night.
Maybe on the atmosphere, because me and Steve Kim were talking about this actually. Do you feel like the tide's turning for the little guys? He said this is the best little guy fight atmosphere that he thinks he's ever seen in America.
Yeah, I think it's a mixture of a lot of things. I mean, it's the perfect location, it's Chocolatito, it's Julio Cesar Martinez, it's Matchroom, it's me, it's Canelo.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
Particularly to the Hispanic and the Mexican community as well. And, you know, what do you feel to these guys?
The drive will start at the 25-yard line here as Rodgers will not return it.
Thanks, mate. Thank you. And
I think you can come back and beat.
You know, so many great fights, so many
you got to quit doing them dumbass passes, though.
Huge crowd, great atmosphere. It was a massive, mega night.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0 the score as they regroup with 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Rodgers' throw here pulled in by Lazard. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Open man, here is Cobb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
But the trilogy is still a huge fight, you know.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
He was smaller than Chocolatito, you could see that. And nothing ventured.
Here's second and 10.
You know, that's the situation with him. He'll move back down to flyweight. He does have a mandatory in a Royal.
Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. That's complete to Cobb.
Well, he's a brilliant fire, and he gained a lot.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Throwing is Rodgers.
So good. So good.
Out of the backfield, this is Aaron Jones. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I've sent names to Steve Wood, and it all worked out well in the end, is what I'm saying.
False start there. That will set the offense back 5 yards.
Brandon, the lineman, certainly flinched there before the snap. A good call.
He's the most dangerous featherweight in the world. No doubt. Now, is he the best? I don't know. But is he the most dangerous? Yes. I mean, he's beating the shit out of Sanchez. Sanchez comes back in the fight. All of a sudden, Lara looks tired, and he just absolutely flattens him.
The false start backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
He's a naughty fella.
Throwing now is Rodgers. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Well, nearly another interception there. That would have been 2 drives in a row with a pick. He's got to start taking care of the ball way better than what we're seeing.
Interestingly, that throw was probably worse than the one he threw the interception on last drive, but fell incomplete. Rodgers to throw once more. Over the middle, complete. That's Jones. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now whistles here, flag down. I think one of the Packer linemen was moving.
Man, this dude cannot be. Man, this dude right here, boy. God damn, man. I feel like I'm wasting my time, man.
And they'll try again here, 1st and goal after the false start.
You got me feeling like I'm wasting my time, man.
Now Rodgers. Caught on the slant. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. They'll try and run it in with Jones. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially get...
And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Aaron Jones, a 3-yard touchdown run. And the Packers are back within a score.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Crosby connects on the extra point, and that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown.
You gotta hit him with that goddamn lead.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. And a short kick taken at about the 16. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Oh, wow. They call that nigga Lin. They call that nigga Lin.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense getting the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of their own business and reestablish themselves now that they're back on the field.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Rasul Douglas picks it. And into the end zone. It's a pick six and a Packer touchdown.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Crosby with the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And this will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Nah, I'm going to go back to it. I'm selfish with this shit, man. I don't know why. So he got niggas out there squatting down.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they gave up the pick six. And now they'll be looking to right the ship here. Now, as a quarterback, are you a little more cautious this go around?
You should be, just because after what you gave up, but you can't be so cautious as to just really take things in, and now you're not going to play loose enough to give your team a chance to score. But you still have to be careful.
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's second and a country mile.
25, check 25, check 25. Mike's 59, Mike's 59. You go night-night. Time to go night-night.
Another try after the first down sack. Brady. And his throw is incomplete.
Well, as we get ready for third down, let's go back and recap here. The sack on the first play of this drive, that threw a wrench in what they were trying to accomplish because they were compelled to throw the ball on second down. A running play was not in the works. And that incompletion set up another passing down here on third and long.
You got confidence, man. I like that.
He's able to find Miller.
I like that.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as he'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
Niggas start celebrating and shit when they got them. You do a little something. Not knowing. I'm just playing. I'm really out here just like really just joking around with you guys. If you want to get serious with the motherfucker, we can get serious with the motherfucker. We can definitely get it.
A shotgun give to Fournette. And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 45-yard line. So after two first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Working from the gun, it's Brady. He'll check this one off to Fournette. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll be second and about a yard.
Shit. These niggas is funny, bro. I like these niggas though, man. They wake you up. They wake you up. You know what I'm saying? When you get woke up, might be the wrong thing.
Now Brady. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Well, to me, there was no question about the intent there, and I think he was a little fortunate that the penalty flag didn't come out for grounding. But he'll get away with it and get another shot on third down.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Here's Brady to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end Howard, complete. And he is going to have a Bucs first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. The Bucs going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1.
Now you got to hit him with the ooh-wah.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Mike, check, 59, 59.
Now Brady again. Throw left side taken in by Miller. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
I tell you what, it looks like he's shaking off that pick six just fine. It's not just defensive backs that have short memories. Quarterbacks utilize that as well. A much more confident throw right there.
I don't care what you do, baby. This dude just started talking shit. He started laughing and shit because I was playing with him. Pissed me off, man. I got to beat his ass. I'm sorry. I know you don't give a fuck.
Set the tone, defense. Let's go.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got his tight end over the middle, O.J. Howard. And in for the Buccaneers touchdown. O.J. Howard, 26 yards. And the Bucs have taken the lead.
Yeah.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter.
All right. Love you.
Suck up for the extra point.
Are you experiencing something?
It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14.
Said so. I thought a nigga who had me on 30-27 said so. You know what I'm saying? Never count your motherfucking eggs before they hatch, dog. You learn that shit in Madden, man.
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Straight goon with it.
Rodgers on the return. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Throw me that pick. Got your pass trash.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 25 seconds to go, we'll see how they want to play this. Caught left side by Cobb. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So one play and they're already just shy of midfield. Now Rodgers. He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
You can't block me. You can't block me. Slam.
To throw, it's Rodgers.
Let's go.
This is Lazard with a catch out left. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
My goodness, they've come out locked in on this drive. Play calling, execution, they're fully in sync. 3 straight passes, 3 first downs. They're moving the ball downfield almost at will. This defense really struggling to find answers.
And Crosby puts it through, and that'll bring him back within 4. So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
This gonna have him mad. I'm gonna be mad about this one. Not quick, though.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And only 6 seconds on the clock, so time likely for just one play.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Let me too.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3. And how about this right out of the locker room? An onside kick attempt. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? A gutsy call there. You exit the locker room with a lead. Try the onside kick. It didn't work.
And you just wonder what the gain was there. They were already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
Rodgers throw into the hands of Cobb. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Well, this has been all that we'd hoped for. Two of the game's all-time great QBs slugging it out in a one-score game. And he's got his man. Touchdown, Green Bay. It's Allen Lazard. Allen Lazard there to make the grab. And the Packers on just 2 plays have taken the lead.
I like this.
Now Crosby for the point after. And that one gives them a 3-point lead.
Now we got to show them the levels. There's levels to this.
Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away.
It's all about what level you are.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately, he stopped right where he would have been if he had simply gone down to a knee at the 25.
You got to show them about the levels. Bit by bit, hit by hit, bar by bar.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a third and about 5.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
And this is going to be a Bucs first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Because, you know what I'm saying, when you know, even if I don't get it, guess what I'm doing for sure. Walk what I'm talking about.
They'll run on first down. Jones breaking from the contact. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Flushed out right. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
Yeah, not much there that time. And I think we were both wondering once he got out of the box whether he just throw the ball away and he winds up only picking up a yard or 2.
2nd and 8 coming up.
6 man. Check curls. Mike 50. Mike 51.
Now they'll throw with Brady. That's caught by Howard. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
A handoff to Fournette. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's all about the level, dog.
Push him back. Check. Fresno. Kill. 51's Mozzie. Like 50 Mozzie.
I hate when they pop niggas up.
Again, it's Fournette. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line.
46 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
What the nigga Marshawn say? Sometimes you just gotta run through a motherfucker's face. Over and over and over and over and over and over and over again. And over and over and over.
They'll try to punch it in with Fournette. And he's in. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Run through
Leonard Fournette taking it in from a yard out. And the Bucs are going to retake the lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
I respect it, though, man.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown.
That rain coming down now.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Definitely be a bad one.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
From the gun, it's Rodgers. Gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49.
And here we are in the fourth quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
What we know a pick six. We definitely know about them. We definitely know about them.
It's going to be a long...
Now a first down carry by Jones. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Okay, now we're doing that. Okay. Now we're doing the clock shit.
Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
You gotta take the whole foot off.
They'll go again to Jones. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
After the run by Jones, here's 1st and 10.
I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you.
And to give this time to the tailback. Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. That'll be a pickup of 4 as they work with his 4-point fourth quarter lead.
Now a 2nd down and 6.
Working from the gun, Rodgers. He completes it to Jones. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs' 15-yard line.
Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon, and it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a first down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going?
Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. It was Jason Pierre-Paul who was able to get him down.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive could take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Man up, D. Man up, D. 45's the mic. Cut. Check, 45's the mic. Check, 45.
Again, it's Jones. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down to the 8-yard line. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Jones. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Now Rodgers got to have this one. He's going to have his running back. It's complete. And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4. 4th down, trailing in the 4th quarter. They felt compelled to go for it, and they got it.
Well, I'd look down at my play sheet, and what I would find, plays that have been successful throughout the game that have worked at the distance you need, and that's exactly what they got done.
Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown, and that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. To throw is Rodgers. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So for those of little faith, guess what? It got done. They now have the lead with that touchdown this late in the contest. I wonder if that was a play they were holding or a play that they just knew would work from past experience.
Well, I just saw it in their eyes on the sideline before starting that last drive, and they did. You're right. They got it done. Looks like they're going to be the winners. Now after the touchdown, here's Crosby to kick it away. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One, to get yourself in position for the second one, whether you're able to get into field goal range or you have to try another deep pass, another Hail Mary. But you're trying to get the first one to a receiver, get out of bounds, and give yourself a chance to set things up for an easier shot at it.
We'll see if they can do it. Might be easier said than done. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10.
Mike, check, 59. You ain't going nowhere. Check 59, Mike. Mike is 59. Mike the 59.
To throw is Brady. And that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock. One final shot now. I'm not even sure he can get it to the end zone, though, from this distance.
That's going to take as much arm as he has, and you actually have to plan for the contingency. Maybe you're playing a tip. Try and get someone down who can tip it up and keep it for your own team and try and get to the end zone that way.
Meanwhile, Brady's throw taken in by Evans here. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 35. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there at the very end, but they couldn't get it done. However, we were treated to really a spectacular affair. Even though they didn't finish it off, you're exactly right. They took us down to the last play. You were wondering, could it happen? Possibly, even though we both knew it was a long shot.